hi YouTube. This is my new kitty, Simba. If you guys have followed my channel for a while, you guys have seen me go through cats, like seasons, literally. When I moved to Miami, I had a white cat. I don't know if I ever showed you guys him, but now I have Simba Boo. And I just want to thank you. Go. I got Simba in like April. My friend found him on a highway, almost supposed to get hit by a car. He was like the size of my hand. I took him in. I fostered him, and now he's my son for life. I love him to death. Like, he is literally my son. Stay hydrated. Hey guys, welcome to my creative space. If you're new here, my name is Bianca. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for being patient with your girl. I feel like I say this in every intro, but I promise I'm back this time, like for good. The fact that I'm even set up to do a makeup tutorial says enough. Like, no one's stopping me. We are doing this, okay? So yeah, like I said, we are doing a makeup tutorial today. I feel like I get asked a ton on my Instagram what products I'm using. I haven't filmed an updated everyday go-to makeup tutorial, so I feel like it's only appropriate to hop back on YouTube and go back to my roots. I started YouTube doing makeup. I was very passionate about doing makeup tutorials, constantly editing, constantly filming. I was uploading a video twice a week. Like, I really enjoyed makeup tutorials. So this channel isn't gonna be strictly makeup tutorials, obviously. It's gonna be makeup, lifestyle, fitness, motivation, but I haven't filmed an updated everyday makeup look, so a lot has changed. I figured I'd come back and start fresh, you know? It's a fresh new me. No more blonde hair. We live in Miami now. A lot's changed. It's gonna be like a chit chat type of makeup tutorial, so grab a snack. It might be a long one, not sure. We have a lot of tea to discuss, okay? Before we hop in the video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below if you aren't already subscribed. And without further ado, let's hop right in to the tutorial. Okay, I don't know if I should put my hair up. I feel like I might leave it down just because I don't really pin it back when I do my everyday makeup, so I'm just gonna hop right in like I normally would. So the primer that I'm using is the Lawless Set the Stage primer. It's like a moisturizing primer. My friend actually got this for me for my birthday. Love it. Shout out to you, Tiffany. So I just did 2 pumps and I'm just gonna press it into my face. This is just gonna help your makeup stay on all day. It's gonna give your foundation something to stick to so it doesn't, you know, move around throughout the day. It's really going to minimize your pores so that your foundation application is flawless. We're now gonna go into foundation. The foundation that I've been loving recently, the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. This is what it looks like if you guys want to get your hands on it. I'm in the shade F12. I used to like to lay out by the pool for like an hour after the gym, so I definitely have a tan right now. My foundations are getting darker by the month, but we're in November, so the sun in Miami isn't gonna be as strong. So hopefully I can just maintain this tan. I also really love the applicator of this foundation. It's like a concealer type. It makes it super easy where you don't waste a lot of product. So I'm just using my beauty blender to blend this in dabbing motions. I'm not like swiping. I'm pouncing it onto my skin, and this is washed with soap and water. So it is damp, it's not dry. You want to make sure you're washing your beauty blender after each use because it holds a lot of bacteria and old makeup. If you're setting your face with your beauty blender, you're gonna want to wash it after because you have powder product on it and it's just gross. Definitely want to wash it after each use. All over. For my hair, I just hold it back like this so I don't get it onto my black hair. So I do have lash extensions on, but I still bring the foundation on to my eyelids because I have some veiny ass eyelids. I don't know if y'all can see, but like they're veiny. So I just bring whatever excess foundation I have left on my beauty sponge. I will just bring it to my eyelid as well. And then same thing with my neck. You never want to neglect the neck. You're just gonna look like a hot mess. So, and then I do dragging motions with the beauty blender for this part. I bring it down the neck like this. And then I pounce Oh my god, I have a huge pimple right here. Ew. Honestly, that's from eating meat again. I haven't really been on YouTube to like update y'all, but I'm not vegan anymore. If y'all remember, I was vegan for a hot minute. I think it was like 2 years. 2 full years I was vegan, and then I moved to Miami and a lot changed. I became vegetarian I think like 4 months after living here, and then as of April, I think it was May of this year, I started incorporating fish back into my diet. So I was eating salmon, and then salmon got boring after I was eating it like every single day, and also was giving me heartburn. Random. I started incorporating chicken into my diet, and I really honestly started incorporating meat back into my diet because, oh sorry guys, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 05 Ivory. Like I was saying, I only started eating meat again because if you guys remember my last video, I got out of a toxic relationship and I ended up losing like a lot of my gains, honestly, at least a good 15 pounds. So in my head, I'm like, what's the quickest way I can gain this weight back? I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna have to eat meat again, even though, you know, the main reason I went vegan was for the animal cruelty. I don't like the way that they treat the animals. It's just really fucked up. But I just like kind of put those thoughts aside, and I was like, I just need to gain my weight back, and then maybe in the future I can go back vegan. But honestly, I feel fine. Some days I feel sluggish and fatigued from like the food that I ate. I just try not to think about how the animals were treated when I'm eating the food. Like back then, that's all I could think about was, oh, it just breaks my heart. But here I am eating chicken again. So bad. I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry to all the vegans out there. Like I'm disappointed in myself, trust me. I'm just trying to get thick out here and get a fat dump truck. So until then, I'm slowly gonna convert back into vegan. But yeah, Miami definitely changed me. That's the vegan story. Just blending in my concealer down my nose. Now this step I feel like makes my makeup like look the way it does. I used to never do this before, and it looks a little dirty because I had it in one of my makeup bags and like it's stained the whole outside. But this is a cream blush. This is from CoverGirl. They sent this to me in a PR package. I have like every shade, but this shade is my favorite. It's a cream blush in the shade 330 Sweet Innocence Vegan. And basically what I do is I just put a line right here on my nose, and then I just blend this out with the other side of my beauty blender, not the side that the concealer and the foundation's on, because it's just gonna basically, Simba, you have to eat so loud, I swear. So I'm just blending it in dabbing motions once again. I like to do like a smile when I do this because I like to bring the blush onto the apples of my cheeks. You see how that just made like my face just look so much more natural looking? Like the concealer isn't so intense. I bring the blush into my under eye a tiny bit with the excess product on the beauty blender. I'm gonna do it one more time on this side. So I first bring it down to the apples of my cheeks, bring it up, and then with the excess, I kind of go under my eye. Bow. And then for my nose, I like to look super sun-kissed. We live in Miami, so you gotta have that summer glow all the time, even in November. But this look is just, it makes your skin look so fire, I promise. I always get compliments on my makeup when I do this step. Do you see it? So now I'm going to go back to the other side of my beauty blender where the foundation and concealer is and smooth out my under eye. And then I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution Banana Powder. This powder is everything, guys. If you have a Target near you, definitely check out Makeup Revolution. They carry it in Target now, and their products are to die for. I'm not even gonna lie. They're affordable, but they give high-end quality. So I'm gonna take my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brush in JH07. It's like a little tapered contour brush, but I like to use this for my under eye. I'm not swiping. I'm doing dabbing motions with this powder, especially on the under eye. If you swipe, I feel like it's just gonna look cakey, so I just dab, bring it onto the upper lip, and I like to like puff up my upper lip so I can really get into like the creases, like my smile lines. I feel like I'm smiling and laughing so much throughout the day. By the end of the night, I have like huge smile creases, so I will try and set them as good as possible. I'm gonna do the same thing with my nose and forehead. We are mattifying and setting all our cream products so they don't move anywhere. I swear, with this technique, I can hop into the ocean and get out of the water and my makeup will look the same. Just because it really comes down to how you set your face. How you lock in them cream products will determine a lot. All the concealer is set now. I also don't like to put too much powder products onto my face, so what I'll do is just use this banana powder for my under eyes. I'll also bake like my contour. So what I'll do for my contour is, instead of setting my whole face with that powder, I will just go right into my bronzer. I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This bronzer is everything. There's like probably like 2 or 3 products that I'm going to use that are kind of high end. So most of these are affordable. You can get them at your local drugstore. This Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer is in the shade Sun-Kissed. Yeah, I know they have like 3 or 4 shades of this, so just make sure you get the right one. So when I do my bronzer, I like to make this face, because you see it like kind of like defines the contour for you, gives you like a guide, so you're applying it in the right place. You see? Especially with the bronzer, if you start swiping, it might get a little blotchy, and you don't want that. Bronzer is like the easiest thing to turn blotchy, so when you first apply the bronzer onto cream product, just make sure you're doing dabbing motions first before you start blending out, you know. Once you like apply it, it's perfectly okay to start doing this because the cream product is already set with the pouncing motion. So I'm going to use the same bronzer for my nose contour. I'm just using this, it doesn't even have a name on it, it's sold. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm though. It's like a double-ended brush. One end is flat and the other end is like a fluffy blending brush. So I'm going to use the flat side first to carve out my nose. Just like so. And I like to bring my nose contour all the way up into my eyebrow so it looks like a seamless contour. It will look a lot more natural if you bring it all the way into your brow bone and blend it into your shadow. I'm now going to flip the brush and use the fluffy side to blend down the sides of my nose. Now I'm going to take a new brush, take a big, thick, compressed, like short brush, and I am going to use this for my eyeshadow. I'm just using the bronzer. Like I said, this is an everyday go-to makeup tutorial, and I'm going to start dabbing this onto my eyelid. Remember, we're setting first and then blending. I'll blend in like circular motions and then flick out the outer corner so it kind of brings up my eye, just like so. Blend that right into your nose contour so it all connects, and then flick it up so you have like that cat eye type of look. Do you see the difference? How this side just looks more lifted than this side? Yeah, the power of makeup. Thank God for eyelash extensions, because let me tell you, I took a month break. I just got them back on like 2 days ago. I took a month break because I would just do the most dramatic lash style, like the longest. I think I was doing like 22mm lashes, full mega volume, like doing the most, and I was like that probably for like almost a year. My lashes were so messed up after, when I tell you, I literally picked them out when I was watching the Jeffrey Dahmer show, and the lashes that I did have left after picking them all out were like completely going like straight down, like they had no curve going up. So I was like, listen, I fucked up my lashes, like I need a break. A good month I was using the Mega Lash serum from Sephora just to like grow my lashes back, and after a month they were pretty much all grown back. So I went back to my lash girl and I was like, girl, we have to go with the shortest, most natural route. I think this is still volume, because I wanted like volume still, but I wanted them to be as natural and short as possible. So this is what we got, and my lashes feel a lot better. Like I don't even feel like I have lashes on half the time because they're super natural, and they stay up now. They don't droop my eyes. Before, like my old lashes would, like the outer corners would droop down, and it would just make my eyes look weird. So I am happy to say I love my new lashes, and I will probably continue to do them like this for the rest of my life. I'm gonna go into my blush. This is the NARS blush, Gold You. Circular motions and then back and forth. This is like really going into my crease. I'm not putting it like directly onto my eyelid. It's going right in my crease, and and flicking it out once again to create that cat eye type of look. That's all I do for my eyeshadow. If I was going out, this makeup tutorial would be completely different. I can also film my go-to like night look. The base is kind of the same, but the eyes are a lot different. I do like black eyeliner. I do the most with the eyes. So if you guys want a makeup tutorial for my like nighttime look, definitely comment down below and let me know. Now we're gonna go into our blush, the same blush. Can y'all tell I love it? I'm hitting pan. And I'm just using my Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH04 brush. This is a blush brush. And I'm just bringing it onto the apples of my cheeks, making the same face. I know I make the weirdest faces when I do my makeup. And then I'm also bringing it right onto my nose. Give that sun-kissed look. Bringing it down the sides of my nose. Guys, I'm obsessed with blush. Like if I could douse my whole face in blush, I probably would. Like I am obsessed. Can y'all tell? I will also bring this forehead just to like bring color to my whole entire face. My chin a little bit. Oh my god, I look so crazy right now. I promise you, the blush is gonna tone down. Blush is like the fastest thing to disappear off your face. I don't know why, but watch to the end of this video. It's not gonna look this dramatic, I promise. We're now gonna go back into our banana powder, same brush, and I'm going to set underneath my contour, kind of cut these cheekbones, but not really. I'm not doing a hard cut. Just kind of setting it. This is like the only part of the face I didn't set with powder. Now I'm gonna go right back into the bronzer and kind of bronze up my face. Bring everything together. My neck, gotta set this foundation on the neck as well. Can't be looking crazy out here. This pimple is really bugging me. I don't know if y'all can see it, but every time I go over it, freaking hurts. And I know that's from eating freaking chicken I ate yesterday. My face still breaks out when I eat meat. I'm gonna do highlighter now. Just gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills and Reezy highlighter. I honestly don't know if this is still sold in stores. I got this like literally 3-4 years ago, to be completely honest. And I'm really sad because it's gonna be gone soon. I'm gonna need a new one, and I don't know what I'm gonna do because it's my go-to. Definitely my go-to highlighter. I'm using my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH09 brush, and I'm just applying it on to my cheekbones. And then I'm gonna take this little Morphe Y22 brush. It's like super tiny, and I'm gonna use this for the inner corners of my eyes. And then I'm also gonna use it for my nose. Just create a little dot right here and then bring it up. And I feel like this really completes the nose contour. Once you do that nose highlight, like then your nose is, this is a snatch nose right here, okay? Now, to clean up the nose, I'm just gonna take the flat end of that nose contour brush and just really carve out that highlight. Okay guys, for my brows, I'm just gonna go in with this brow bar that I actually got from a BoxyCharm. It's called Brow Bar by Rayna, and it's the brow makeover kit in the shade medium. I literally just used this middle shade right here. As you can see, I'm literally hitting pan. And I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush in the number 14. With a light hand, you don't want to go too heavy. But just like that. So I first carve out the bottom like so, and then I will brush that up, and then I'll go back in and fill in any like sparse areas and kind of shape this top corner right here. Everyone's brows are different. This is just what works for my brows. I have naturally thick eyebrows. When I was younger, it's so funny, my aunt used to always tell me like, don't ever touch your eyebrows, don't ever let anyone touch your eyebrows are so beautiful. And you know when you're young, like, you never want to believe your freaking elders. You never want to like take their advice. Like I was probably like 12, 13 at this time. She would literally like obsess about my eyebrows. My ass always, you know, wanted to follow trends and what was in, what was hot, and not really like just be my own person. So I would just follow what was in at the moment, and I freaking went and I got my eyebrows waxed. And when I tell you, this lady took off my whole entire eyebrow. Like I literally had a line. Like, You know that style when it was like 4 or 5 years ago when everyone was doing like the super defined, like thin arched eyebrow. Why did I do that? I like fucked up my eyebrows, bro. So I went through a phase where I was always going to get my eyebrows waxed, and they just like messed up my brows. So after I realized that I absolutely hated them and like they were butchering my eyebrows, I completely stopped going to get my eyebrows done. I threw them out and I started doing them myself. To this day, I get compliments on my eyebrows every single day, and I do them myself. I just tweeze them and trim them. If you guys want, I can create a YouTube video on how I do my own eyebrows, because I feel like it's necessary. A lot of people are just butchering your eyebrows out there. Y'all got some beautiful eyebrows, but you letting these girls touch them and they coming out crazy like me. So I learned how to do it myself and shape them like my natural shape, a little spruce. But yeah, don't let these girls fuck up your eyebrows, guys. If you guys have beautiful full eyebrows, please keep them beautiful and full, because me, I went and I freaking messed them up. Learn from me. I really want to like put a picture. I think I'm gonna put a picture right here so y'all can see like what my eyebrows really look like. Like they were fucked. So I also bring like whatever excess product I have on the brush after I filled in my eyebrow. I will go into just this side, really, because this side kind of comes out to here, but this side, like, the hair doesn't grow this far. I don't know why. Probably from waxing. I will like do little lines, like hair-like lines, to mimic the other side. Just go in a flicking upwards motion. Bow. Just like that. This brow has always been my best brow. It always just looks so like natural and flawless. And then this side, like, we're working on her. She looks good, but she's a little thinner than this side, and like the hair doesn't grow as, I don't know. Now I'm just talking for no reason. Brows are fun. The last step of this makeup look, actually I lied. I'm gonna just do a little bit of mascara. I'm using this Superhero It mascara. It's by the brand It. I have so many mascaras. I just literally grabbed this one for my lower lashes. And now for my favorite part of the whole entire makeup look is my lippies. Okay, so for my current lip combo, I've been like obsessed with this combo. It's kind of weird, but I love it. I use the NYX lip liner in the shade Brown. Literally just brown. It's SPL 802 Brown. And then I mix these two NYX. This is like a soft matte lip cream, and then this is a butter gloss. The soft matte lip cream is in the shade Milan. It's like this purple vibrant color, but mixed with this brown lip liner, it's just like chef's kiss. I don't know, it's something about the combo that's like perfect. And then the butter gloss, obviously, to make my lips glossy, and this is in the shade Angel Food Cake. This combo right here, y'all, put y'all on real fucking quick. Okay, let's do the lips. For my lips, I like to start off like this, and I line the top. I look crazy right now because it looks so dark, but now we're gonna go in with the soft matte lip cream. Do y'all see? And then the gloss to top it off. And this is the final look, guys. This is my go-to everyday makeup tutorial. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Do you like it? Would you try it out? Is there any products that you recommend I try instead? Let me know down below. If you guys liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't already subscribed, it would mean the world to me if you hit the red subscribe button. Without y'all, there is no me. So I am super grateful for every single one of y'all. Without you, I would not be where I am today. So much love. And until next time, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye, fairies. Love you.